What's up, guys? My name is Spencer Turley, and this is the What is No Man's Sky video here. So No Man's Sky, if you guys have not checked this game out, it's quite the amazing game. I definitely recommend you guys digging deep into this game to figure out really what's going on, because it's such a humongous game. It's hard to wrap your head around. So it's one of those things that I'm just telling you, like, really look it up and kind of go through and figure out everything that's going on with the game, and you'll figure out how just completely amazing it is. But so No Man's Sky, let me try to explain what it is. Okay, it's so hard to explain to somebody because it's such a big game. But okay, so, and for one thing, I feel like it's going to make the same impact that Minecraft did. Don't get my words confused here and think I'm saying it's like Minecraft, because it's definitely not like Minecraft at all. But it's going to make the same impact or bigger of an impact that Minecraft did. You know how when Minecraft first came out, everybody was like, whoa, this is crazy. Everybody had to get it, and it was kind of like game just revolutionary, you know what I'm saying? So in No Man's Sky, I feel like is going to do that same exact thing, but even on a bigger scale, I feel like, personally. So but what No Man's Sky is, and it's so easy to like perceive it as this or that, or you might think it's just a space game if you only see space footage, and you might think it's something else, something that it's not. So but let me just try to explain this in the most simple terms. Okay, it would be as if you, in real life, okay, let's just say you could hop in a spaceship and just go discover the galaxy. You know how we really don't know what's out there? We don't really know what's out there, and there's things that are so far out that we can't even see. So I know you've been sitting there one time in your life at least thinking, man, is there some kind of something out there? Is there something, could there be something out there that's not just a barren planet that we see all the time? You know, the barren, you couldn't live there, it's too hot, or something like that. What No Man's Sky is, it's like as if you could just hop in a spaceship and go out and discover the galaxy, literally the galaxy, okay? Because the universe, not just a galaxy, the universe, because there's quintillion amounts of planets on this game. Full, you can walk around them. It's like, it's so hard to even put words into what this game is, but it's, okay, so each one of these planets are full-size planets. It would be like Earth or bigger size planets that you can walk around, fully walk around, and there's, like I said, there's quintillion number of those kind of planets. So it is as if you could hop in a ship and just go discover the galaxy, the universe itself. So and what it is every single thing in this game is procedurally generated. So what that means is, you guys know what randomly generated means, but see, procedurally generated is like, it's like randomly generated, but it goes through these like procedures to make sure that it doesn't make these crazy offbeat, like weird kind of things. That's kind of what procedural generation is. But so what it means is that you're never going to come across the same two planets. You're never going to come across the same exact two creatures. You're never going to come across the same exact, you're always seeing something different. What it's like is if it's so hard to explain, but it's like, see, these planets can have pretty much anything on them as far as mountains, caves, water. You can come across planets, they can have all these different biomes, and any kind of creature you can possibly imagine can be on any of these planets. And it's like, so your creatures can look more like human-like creatures, or they can be super alien. Same way with the way the planets look. They can look more like an Earth kind of planet, or something that you've kind of seen before. It can be totally alienistic kind of planet that you never even thought of before. Same way with kind of the weather effects and all that stuff. So it's such an unbelievable game, and it's so hard to explain to people, but the easiest way to explain it is full universe, fully discoverable universe. That's kind of the whole point to the game, is you're supposed to fly around, and you're supposed to kind of get to the center of the galaxy, universe, whatever, and you're supposed to just go discover all these different planets and creatures and things. So that's kind of what it is. Like, see, all these things have just been made and kind of thrown out into this universe, and no one knows, not even the creators know exactly really what's out there. So it's kind of like that, like you're literally discovering stuff for yourself that no one else has ever seen before. So you could find an underwater cave that had a colossal megalodon-sized creature in it that's trying to attack you. There's full combat on the ground, in the air combat. It's not just a ambient fly-through kind of game. You can destruct the terrain. You can mine resources to get money to upgrade your ships. Actually, I think with the ships, you've got to buy a new ship or whatever. But with the suits, you can upgrade your suit. You can upgrade your actual multi-tool slash gun, aka laser beam, whatever you want to call it. So, but there's just all these different. There can be like random different things on the planets as far as like ruins and monuments, and there's really no telling. Okay, we don't even know. That's the cool thing about it. We don't know what's on these planets. So that's the only way I can really explain it, is that it is as if you just hopped in a spaceship in real life and just went out to the galaxy and seen what was out there. That's what this game is. So, and the only way that's possible, I know you guys are probably sitting there thinking, well, how can you make quintillion number of planets and that be on one disc and everything? Well, the thing about it is none of this is actually on your disc. It's only like right where you stand. That's what's actually on your disc. So it's kind of like, and then everything else is kind of like not exactly there per se. You can see planets, like when you're on a planet and you see a planet off in the distance, you can hop in your ship, fly to that planet, land on that planet. So there's never been a game out like this before. That's what I can't explain to people. It's just there's never been anything like it. Simple as that. I mean, there's never been anything like this before. And you see all these stars right here. These are stars which actually have 5 or 6 planets inside of each one of those, and there's just tons of them. You can fully go discover through all of them. Like I said, full planet-sized planets with creatures that, I mean, even these creatures right here, you don't even know what that is. I mean, that's totally alienistic. Just the way the planet itself looks is totally alienistic here, but you can like kill the creatures. There's this whole like police GTA type system to it. Just an amazing game, and I definitely recommend all you guys checking it out. It's such a hard game to explain in just one video. You really got to kind of look through it quite a bit to even wrap your head around it at all, but that's the simplest way to put it. It's a universe, galaxy, humongous, you'll never discover it all game that fully discoverable planets. You can fully walk around them, Earth-size or bigger type planets with creatures that you've never even seen before on them. You can discover all those, and just the amazing game. There's all the like, even the ships and all that stuff are fully procedurally generated, so you'll never have like the same 2 ships. They're always going to be different. You're always going to be seeing different creatures. There's all these different like warping, different kinds of stars. There's all these like, we don't know what's in the center of the galaxy. That's kind of like what you're trying to get to or whatever. And, you know, there could be multiple galaxies. It's just, there's so much in this game. It's so impossible to even explain it. But that's kind of No Man's Sky. I mean, I promise you, though, from the outside, it kind of seems like this game may not be anything big. Or if you don't know the facts behind it on what it really is, like 18 quintillion planets, everything you see is randomly generated, but procedurally generated, I should say. So, like with Minecraft, the only thing that's really randomly generated with Minecraft is kind of your world itself. Like you have your hills and your valleys and your ponds and everything are kind of in a different location. That's pretty much the only thing that's randomly procedurally generated in Minecraft, and you have the same animals like pigs, cows, whatever, but every time you land on a new planet on this game, everything you see is randomly procedurally generated. So the biome, the creatures, they can be so different. The everything, like the weather effects, the mountains, the caves, the water, if it even has water, or if it's, you could even call it water, it could be some kind of like red water type stuff, like lava. There's no telling even what's in this game because no one knows. It can be anything. So just an amazing, fully discoverable, that's kind of what this game is. You're pretty much like the Christopher Columbus of the universe, pretty much, if that makes any sense. It's like you're going out discovering the universe. No one, and I mean no one, knows what's out there. Not even the creators of the game, because what they do is it's like randomly, it's kind of like if you made a character in an MMO or something like that. You know how you like move the sliders and you can make like different size noses, mouths, all that stuff, ears. That's kind of how the creatures are made too. So it's like you're never going to have the same two creatures, if that makes sense. You're always going to have these different animals, different creatures. They can fly, they can swim, they can, no telling what, levitate. There's no telling what they can end up doing. So there's always new stuff to discover. You'll never be able to discover everything, and just an amazing game. I just can't say enough about it, and definitely recommend you guys checking it out. So No Man's Sky, it's going to be the game of a lifetime, man. I'm telling you, a lot of people, it kind of frustrates me that a lot of people don't really understand it and they don't take the time to understand it. They just kind of look at it and go, oh, it's just a space game. I don't really want to play on that, or whatever, a lot of people kind of think like that about it, and it's just kind of frustrating because see all these stars you see right here, you can go to all those, and there's 5 to 10, 6, something like that, Earth-sized planets in each one of those stars. Just imagine that for a second. Just sit back and imagine that. That's like more than any game ever. Every single game combined could not even make as much content as in this game as far as actual size of each of these planets. See, each of those stars you see, you might think those are planets, but there's 5 to 6 planets inside of each of those stars. So that's incredible. And then you have all these like red stars, like I was saying, and just different stuff and all the asteroids in the sky. Everything just looks so good, and just the amazing game. So No Man's Sky, you come up on a planet like this, no one knows what's there, and you can land on the planet, and you can hop out of your ship. All these creatures have never been seen before, and they can look like anything. You can destruct the terrain. You can do anything you want, pretty much. I don't know. It's just an amazing game, guys. Only way to explain it. But see that planet off there in the distance? You can do the same with that planet, and you can do the same with quintillions amounts of more planets. So anyways, that's No Man's Sky, and I appreciate all you guys watching these videos, and I'll keep on making them. Thanks, guys.